My name is Werner Wartalla. I came to UFA Fabrik in the end of the 18th, and before I worked in the industry as a physicist. I think for me there, my ideas, my creative ideas were not really useful, or they don't want it to them, and so I decided to go away from there, and I found UFA Fabrik during I learned a little bit to play the drums and this musical thing I entered here in UFA Fabrik, and then I started in the beginning of the 19th with my ecological projects. I had the dream to save money, to save, at that time CO2 was not really such a big theme. So first was to save money and to save our place here for the next generation. And so I made projects, pilot projects for electricity, for water, for flower plants, and so on. And I made a concept, and I found some funds in Brussels, and they wanted to have pilot project for these backyards where many companies were together and so on. And so we were very lucky to have this possibility to get money from the EU for our projects. And most of the projects we did in the 19th, for example, photovoltaic, cogeneration, climatization with plants, green roofs, facade greening, insulation materials, different kinds, flax, sheep wool, paper recycling, and so on. What is the thing behind all these ecological projects, all these approaches, all these things, what you can do in a group, with a group, and for the group, and so on. And I think my dream in all this last 36, 37 years I've been here was to make circles. So circles mean there is no waste. For example, the nature don't have waste. You have to think about this. The nature don't have waste. They use everything. They have circles. And this, I think, is the most sustainable thing we could think of. In the 19th we did all these projects I told you, and end of the 19th I wanted to invite Berlin to see all the projects we have done here. Also I wanted a little bit this, yeah, oh Werner good. No, but then there were only 24 or 25 people coming, and I was a little bit sad. And then I said, okay, Werner, you have done everything right. You have done the 3 columns of sustainability. You have done the social part. You work together with many students and so on. You have done the financial part. You got funds from the EU and so on. I established money. Every year we save money with the projects and so. And then also ecological, we make social and ecological themes. And these 3 I realized in my project. But when there are only 24 people coming, there's something wrong. And then I thought, okay, crazy Werner, you have forgotten the culture. you are living on one of the biggest culture centers in Germany, and you forgot the culture. Crazy. And then I organized a festival with music, with food, with everything, with handicrafts, and so we have had 45 stands on our place, music and so on. And in between, I showed the people my ecological projects. And then there were 3,000 people a day on our place. And so since that time, 2001 it was, sustainability has 4 columns. And the culture is a very important thing, how you can transport your contents. In the moment I have the idea or the project, it's very concrete. We plant here in urban gardening, we plant food. We cook, we eat, we go to the toilet, and the next day we want to cook again. And so I thought about, yes, we have some waste from the cooking, and so we put to the compost, make compost for the plants. That's good, that's a circle. But now I thought 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I have been in an eco village, Linden, and they live there with 140 people. They have very much workshops there and so on. So many people come there, and they have 45 kilos of shit every day. And at that time, they use it for the forest. They have monoculture in the forest. They bought a huge area 20 years ago, and there were monoculture, and they want to change, and so they can use the shit for that. And I thought, okay, we can try other things. We can put organic waste to a system, also the shit of the people, to a system, make biogas. And with biogas you can cook. So you eat your shit, you make biogas, you cook, you eat your shit, biogas, cook. This is a very, very nice circle. And we started 3 years ago in Linden, and the first one we did not succeed at last, but the second one we built last year. It functioned very well, and also we produce that biogas with the microorganism, which they make from out of the organic materials. They make the biogas. We use it maybe for 10 kilos organic materials. You get 1,000 liters of gas, and you can cook 4 hours with that. And then we met a woman, Katrin Pütz, and she had the idea to make a backpack for gas. So you have a cubic meter of gas in the backpack, fill it in the compost system and in the biogas system, and go to your home and have gas there for to cook. And this is very nice. So the circle is round, and we don't have waste in this sense. So there is some fertilizer, and you can use this liquid fertilizer for the plants, for the forest. So it's very nice. This is a very simple example for circles, in that sense I was thinking of.